I was 23 when I landed my first real job. Fresh out of college, cheap suit, cheap cologne, eager to prove myself. The office smelled like burnt coffee and ambition. I looked around at the older guys in their pressed shirts and thought, one day, I'll be like them. And I was right. By 30, I was already climbing. Manager, then senior manager. By 38, director. Every rung I climbed, I told myself it was worth it, the long nights, the missed birthdays, the endless hours in windowless meeting rooms arguing over metrics that didn't matter. I told myself I was building something. What I didn't realize was what I was tearing down. My wife, Sarah, married me when I was still a kid, before the corporate polish, before the corner offices. She was patient at first, encouraging. "You're doing this for us," she'd say when I stumbled home at 1 a.m., tie loose, eyes bloodshot. She meant it. And I believed her. But patience has limits. By the time our daughter was born, Sarah was already tired of the ghost she'd married. I promised I'd be there. I missed the birth because of a can't-miss presentation. I told myself she'd understand. She didn't. That became the pattern. Dance recitals, anniversaries, holidays, I missed them all. There was always a meeting, a deadline, a crisis that couldn't wait. At first, Sarah begged me to slow down. Then she stopped begging. She just stopped expecting. I kept climbing. Vice President by 43. The title sounded impressive. The reality was endless flights, hotel rooms that all looked the same, late-night emails that buzzed through every silence. One night, I came home from a week-long trip to find Sarah gone. Not just gone, moved out. Half the closet empty, drawers cleared, a note on the counter, "I can't compete with your job anymore." Neither can she. She, meaning our daughter. I told myself I'd win them back after the next project. But the project turned into another, then another. And slowly, they stopped returning my calls. My daughter stopped answering my texts. But the office? The office loved me. Promotions, raises, applause at meetings. Dedicated. Relentless. Words that sounded like compliments but were really eulogies for the life I'd abandoned. By 50, I had the corner office I'd dreamed of at 23. Floor-to-ceiling windows, a view of the city, an assistant who brought me coffee before I asked. I should have felt victorious. Instead, the silence in that office was deafening. Because here's the truth, success doesn't keep you warm at night. It doesn't laugh at your jokes, or call you Dad, or hold your hand when you're scared. Success just sits there, polished and empty, like a trophy gathering dust. The last time I saw my daughter was at her high school graduation. She hugged Sarah. She hugged Sarah's new husband. When she saw me, she gave a polite smile, the kind you give a distant uncle. Then she turned away. That night, I sat in my office, staring at spreadsheets, and realized I had no one left to call. My phone was full of contacts, clients, colleagues, CEOs, but not a single person I could invite for a beer, not a single person who'd notice if I didn't show up tomorrow. Now, I'm 52. The company restructured last month. My position was eliminated. Just like that, the office that ate my life spit me out with a severance check and a handshake. I come home to an empty apartment. I eat takeout alone. I scroll through old photos, Sarah holding our baby, our daughter grinning with ice cream smeared on her face, and I wonder how I traded all of that for a title no one remembers now. People say balance is key. That's the lie I told myself for decades. I'll find balance later, after this promotion, after this project, after this deal. But later never came. Later turned into never. And so here I am, a man with a resume full of achievements and a life full of silence. The promotion didn't just cost me my time. It cost me my life.